Boras is mine.
Alrighty.
Fuck you.
Now offended.
Alrighty. Last session. Last week, after engaging a battle with the Unseelie court, you were given an audience with Titania, the Summer Court Queen, where she made
commit genocide.
She made an offer. Help kill the green dragon that haunts these woods, and we shall see that you have not only saved passage, but also the time it takes to get to the Feywild is only in minutes. She also gave the party a weapon, gnome and human make, 40mm rounds of rune powder. Once the party got their long rest in the court chambers, Karth decided to play hot potato with one of the 2 rounds, tossing one towards Talard. He dropped it, causing it to explode, as well as the second one to detonate. These 2 powder rounds killing Sammy, Talard, and Saldana. Mr. Goldstein, the gold gung, also died in the explosion. After the wake of
you just forgot about the 2 most important party members that died.
After the wake of the... I said everyone's name.
No, you did not.
I said
the cleric.
Oh, no, he survived.
No. You forgot the familiars, good sir. How dare you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Spooner and the Gator. Yes. How could I forget? Spooner and the Gator. Garth, Rikus, and Titus, Edgar as well, have survived. Elves rushed in and began patching you guys up. Your injuries are pretty extensive. As this explosion happens, you guys are knocked back to your feet. And your heads are hazy. Sammy, you have just died. You wake up, though. You are surrounded by filth and a wretched stench. As your eyes wake up in this afterlife, this hellish afterlife, you find yourself being pulled into the ground. But around your ankle, a half-demon, half-snake-like creature grabs you and plucks you out of the muddy, sulfuric ground. You must be Sammy. I've kept an eye on you for some time. Your quick fingers and love of gold is something that I admire. I am Mam Ilan, the false god of greed and avarice. You and I think, will work well together. To be rich, that is. What do you say?
I'm flattered I have a secret admirer. I just didn't know it was a demon like you. Well, since I'm here anyways, might as well. Sure, I'll jump on board this escapade.
Very good. Excellent. And fades to black. Talarin, you were at the epicenter of this explosion. Everything that was on you has gone with you to the afterlife. You lay on your back, looking up into the night sky. The grass soft. As you stand up, the grass sort of blows with the wind. You're in a sort of wheat field or tall grass field. It's this beautiful green, lush. Forests are around you, but in front of you, you see this wide open field. You see elves and all sorts of races, all sorts of types of elves, dancing, singing, fighting, sort of training, and you hear a song, a melody that you have sung many times in the midst of battle. To the far left, with your elf eyes, you see a very tall, dark elf, clad clothing, a beautiful silver moonlit sword, her long flowing hair, platinum hair flowing behind her as she dances and sings. You recognize this as your goddess, Elish Trey. And to the right, you see a very elegant, a little androgynous, but mostly masculine-looking male. He's training elves, archery, and sword fighting. You recognize that as Cora Alan. And as you're walking sort of through the field, there's this elder elf that begins, off in the distance, he's tall, almost like a giant. But as he comes closer to you, he stands a little bit taller than you. No more than, about 7 feet tall. And he's wrinkly skin, but elegant in his appearance. You must be Talarin. It is good to have you back home. As of all elves, return to me. I am Fidelis Deus, the father of the elves, father of Elestray and Coralan. Welcome home, Talarin.
I say to him, it's good to be back.
And with that, you fade. Or the scene ends. Saldana, or should I say, Amare Goldleaf. You
What was
were
that name?
Amare Goldleaf. M-A-R-E Goldleaf.
Okay.
You were converged. Your past, present, future all merged into one body. You created identity for yourself. You created Saldana, this small ooze creature who was quick and witted and used shadow magic. But as your bodies ripped apart, your soul remains. Your fragments of your soul now conformed, reconverged back into one, but so have your memories. As your soul finds place in the ring of mind shielding that you have held onto, your memories have come back. You remember who you were before you were converged. You were Amar Goldleaf, a leader of a militia in the stronghold. You vowed to fight against the tyranny that the stronghold was. You had a wife. She was pregnant. You had friends and family, people that you loved. And you were banished to the land of shadows. And there, that was also what you didn't know or what you didn't realize at the time. That was the convergence when not only were you banished, but your soul was ripped and your body was here, there, and everywhere. But now your soul is back. And so have your memories.
Okay.
And as you look up your once plasmoid body, you look at your hands in sort of like this soulish fashion, and you're a human, a regular guy. And as you look out through the window of the ring, you see the silhouette of, you see Titus, and you see Garth, and you see Rikus. And that's where we'll kick off.
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna, as I'm looking at my hands, I'm gonna be like, "Damn, a downgrade."
Titus, Rikus, and Garth. The elves begin rushing in, patching you up. And yeah, for the next hour or so, they're just going to be sort of taking you to another room. I assume you guys last session sort of talked about what gear you took. I assume you took all the magic items. So you can divvy those up among your people, your persons.
There was magic.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say you guys got everyone's magic items. What magic items remained. And you guys are taken off to a side room, where you are. They bring out like a wheelchair, and I don't know who wheelchair, but they bring out like stuff to make sure that you guys are comfortable and not in pain. Lots of pain meds, some healing magic. Yeah. Anything you'd like to do during this time?
I'm a whistle a tune.
All right.
Titus probably didn't realize who all went down in that explosion, so he's doing like a head count of who's left, and it's a very short head count.
Yeah, it's half the party.
So he's going to say a prayer to the maimed god to help guide them. He doesn't know what their afterlife is, so
yeah,
he's going to do that. Yeah.
All right. And Garth, what about you?
I'll just move to just try to get as much of the gore off me as possible. That'd be about it.
Oh, boy, there's a lot of gore. You rip it off.
He's
Ooh,
he,
God.
yeah, he's
fine.
yeah, he's like just he sees some of the slime and like any of the slime that's not blood soaked. He's like grabbing, trying to like roll it off him to get the rest of blood off.
Yeah, there's a lot of grung and ooze and humanoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's picking some stuff out of his beard, or out of his mustache and everything.
I'm gonna get my armor cleaned
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, it takes some time. After a few hours, you see this winter elf, a little bit older looking than Talarn. He sort of like stands up all posh and proper, and he looks over at all of you in disdain. He says, "This is what we get for outsourcing. But at least half of you are still alive, so that is worth something. And says something to your survivability." Rolls his eyes. "If you still wish to kill the green dragon, we are more than happy to. We are more than happy, and Tantiano will reduce the travel time in a matter of minutes. However, she has heard about your unfortunate circumstances and of your losses. But she can guarantee safe passage, but it would still be about 6 days." Without any sort of time warp funny business. The advisor looks over at you guys.
Yeah, I could care less. Personally, I don't think we should fuck with a dragon, but who am I to be the one to judge?
What do you think our old friends would want?
Not to be blown up?
That's a very fair point.
Bad, yes.
Tarliran was pretty nihilistic, so he's chilling.
He's like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I'm just overhearing this while in a ring in a pocket.
Where is the ring, by the way? Like, specifically.
It's on
Someone
your
picked it up,
on your-
presumably.
Titus. It's on you.
Oh,
Are you wearing it, or did you just...
I'm not wearing it yet, but I'm kind of just inspecting it.
Okay.
Just wearing his dead friends.
A dead friend in the palm of his hand.
Slime Child's ring.
There was that, like, he's thinking back to the
Ring
one
of the
time he
slime
casted,
child. Oh my god.
He's thinking back to that one time he cast protection from evil and good on Saldana during that paladin trial.
You hear a faint whisper, almost as if his voice is in your head.
I'll kind of just like put my head a little bit while looking at it and slide the ring on.
Alrighty.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Why am I dead in a ring?
Saldana?
Yeah, no shit.
I'm like looking around the room, like trying to figure out where he's at.
You're nailing the high pitch.
Like,
I'm assuming I'm the only one who can hear him. So,
Yeah, yeah.
the other two will just see Titus like stand up and kind of frantically look around the room. Just
first time an explosion there or something. Did it already give you the PTSD?
do you not all hear that?
Hear what?
Of course they don't hear it.
Has the explosion made you mad?
I'm in the ring.
And
Look,
Dirk
just hand
walks
it
over,
to
like,
him.
puts his hand on his shoulder. It's like, you're hearing the voices too, eh? Don't worry. Get used to
Okay
it.
to grieve.
Fucking hand the ring to him. I'll bitch him out.
Okay, I take the ring off and then like hand it over to whoever's closest to me. Like
I think
whichever
that's
of the two.
technically me because I just put my hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Put the ring on for a second.
I'm not into any jewelry. That's for women.
I fancy jewelry. I slip the ring on.
Saldana's in the ring.
What do you mean? He's everywhere, including on you. Not in the ring.
You
Maybe
can
almost.
hear Saldana speak if you have the ring on.
I'll slip it on. I like jewelry. Hand it over.
You can communicate now with Saldana, Rikus.
Hello? Who's there? Hello? 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 Who's there? Hello?
I can hear you, okay? Shut
Hello?
the I'm a little pissed. All I
Hey,
wanted to do was fuck around with the teleporter, but no, we had to blow up.
our good friend is indeed in this ring. So Saldana, would you like how about a song since it's
Are you about to
I-
sing me a eulogy?
our friend is dead. He exploded, but there was not much read from him in particular. But there was some from your friends. And we'll still be friends till the end. 'Cause you got me forever.
I'm just gonna lean over towards Austin's character, like, if I ever die and end in a ring, fucking break it for me.
If that is what you wish.
You see, now James's character is a familiar.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Let Garth know that he's a fucking idiot for throwing that.
He wants me to let you know, Garth, that you're a fucking idiot for throwing that. Which we already knew. I mean, I didn't mean to say that out
That's
loud.
my fault that no nuts dropped it. That's on the fucking shadow on the wall in there. Not
No
on
more
me.
mysterious boxes for you.
I just killed John.
Shadow on the wall. You're right.
Would anyone else like to wear the ring?
I would like to have it back, if you don't mind.
Here, I hand it to you.
So Titus, it is a ring of mind shielding. To get the other benefits, you will have to attune to it, but
Okay.
you can still communicate with Saldana without attuning to it.
Okay.
What happens if he dies with the ring on?
His soul does not get stuck in the ring.
I'm
Only
assuming it's only one is trapped in there.
One
Yeah.
bedroom.
And Saldana, you can leave at any moment you want. You just say the word.
Nah,
All right.
they're stuck with me.
I love it. So another elf comes back and sort of says, you are more than welcome to stay here for the so that you may recuperate your health. And then you may be on your way. We will guide you back out to where we first led you in. But please rest up for the rest of the day.
Thank you.
You don't have to have a bath. I got gore in places gore shouldn't be.
I'm sorry. What was that question? I'm sorry. You seem to have started in the
You cut in and out.
Y'all don't have a bath on me, I'll tell you. I got
He's
a bath.
got gore all over him, is what he's trying to say.
They snap his fingers and you're clean.
Gert's going to awkwardly kind of like shimmy. It's like, fucking hates magic baths.
I get cleaned off that easily.
You, it's magic, man. This is Feywild magic. This is pristine magic,
Wow, magic.
right from the source. Actually, the we would be straight. Anyways, that's neither here or there. So yeah, you guys just spend the rest of the day. They bring you some food. Again, Titania sends her regards about the whole situation. But yeah, you guys get another sort of like long rest. So I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to do. But
Y'all don't perhaps happen to have any more of those boom booms, do ya?
Do not give him that.
I'm afraid we do not have any more of what you set off. No. This was a
Titus immediately, no.
But you do have the weapon, so that is good. We will go before you blow us up.
Out of curiosity, where is said weapon?
Titus has it.
That might be for the best.
This is the only responsible adult here. Alrighty. So after another day of resting, you guys get another long rest. All of your hit points come back. Any spells, but
Ooh.
the next day, you guys are sort of escorted out of the court, and you guys arrive sort of where you started, where that sort of that Mexican standoff between the four factions. And as you guys pop back out of the Feywild, you see a lion guy, like a lion looking guy, and he's like a little fairy next to him. And they just sort of seem to be like talking. John, how do I say your character's name?
It's sure.
Jor. Hey,
Sure. Like SH.
Sure thing.
Hey, sure.
Jersey.
Like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, you hear this big boom, and then these guys show up, and he points to you guys. Sure, John, if you could describe your character.
Right. So he is a tabaxi. He's part of a special tribe of them called the Star Pride. And
Are those cats?
yeah. they're cat people.
He's a
They're
furry.
yeah. They are lion-like in appearance, and their coats range from black to gray, and they have little gold markings on them.
Wait, are you
And they're
Leonid or Tabaxi?
Tabaxi. Leonin only existed in MTG. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, Tabaxi can have all the cats.
Gotcha.
But he has golden eyes with green outer rings, and he's got some drake skulls on him, and he has a giant crystal sword on his back. And he looks like he's wearing some disheveled monk gear, and he's just a big guy.
Yeah. So yeah, you got your little pixie friend there, and they look as you guys are talking. The party comes out of the forest. Yeah. You see a dwarf, a humanoid looking dude decked out in armor, and you see a pretty flamboyant. I don't know if flamboyant's the right word to describe Rikus, but he's well dressed. Has a few musical instruments on him.
He's zesty.
Zesty.
Is
Got a curly
Rikus
mustache.
is Dylan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. The boom was you?
Titus is just gonna point at Garth. More so him.
Eh,
I told you it wasn't me. It was the goddamn shadow. He's the one that dropped it.
big explosion wasn't me this time.
The shadow. This time.
He's referring to our deceased friend.
Oh.
Hey, you can still see him on the walls.
I don't know which walls you're talking about, but I'll take your word for it. That boom shook everything. It's the entire reason I'm here.
Sure felt like it.
Apologies.
Garth's just picking his
Alright.
nose.
What was the boom?
There was an ordnance mishap.
What is an ordinance?
There was a piece of ammunition that was handled incorrectly and it exploded.
I picked up
I'm going to look at
to a
the
friend,
pixie.
and then it went exploded because the friend dropped it. It made another one go boom.
I'm going to look at the pixie and I'm going to ask him, do you know what ammunition is?
Hey, I'm just here to have a good time. I got this or that is.
In response to that, since I'm carrying like a rifle and a revolver with bullets, I'm going to just pull a bullet out of my inventory and just kind of hold it up to him.
What is
Hold
that?
it up for him.
What?
It looks something like this. And then I'm going to put it away, just to clarify.
Hey, sure. I think these guys are crazy.
One of those things made that big boom.
Yeah.
It was a little bigger than that. But anyways, he's going to reach out his hand. I am Titus, paladin of the maimed god. And these are my compatriots. Garth and... What was the... oh, I haven't...
His name is Rikus. I just learned that.
Garth and Rikus.
Huzzah.
All right.
And
I am
you are?
going to stretch my hand out and hopefully shake his.
Yep.
And I'm gonna go, my name is Shore. Nice to meet you. I've been here for as long as I know.
As long as you know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I got lost and now I'm here.
That's usually how people end up in the Feywild.
Yeah. There's nothing before here though. That's the thing.
Interesting. And then he's gonna kind of clock the crystal sword on your back, and he's gonna just... On another note, one swordsman to another. It's a very neat sword.
It should be. It was locked away in my lair.
It is very elegant.
It glows too if I want it to.
Ah. Mine does that.
He's
too
eating
sometimes.
something, by the way, as well.
He's eating a sandwich.
Salmon.
You should try one. His family makes them.
Hey, they're the
You
best
have
things
extra?
around. It's so good. You want
I
to
don't have extra, but if we go to where he's from, they will.
Rikus is looking very disappointed.
Which reminds me. Sure, I gotta go, but ring that bell if you need another sandwich or anything. I got you. And then he flies away. After some time of you guys talking, you hear some croaks, followed by some hops, and coming from the south towards you guys, you see a. Can you guys? Oh, come on! I had to hide it. But...
It'll be funny if you just show the picture. Like,
What? Oh no! Do you guys see that guy?
I see an octopus
Guy, you see this
staring
guy?
over the map.
Oh shoot!
yeah, we only see the map. You gotta
Oh,
drag
no.
the flag. You gotta drag us.
no. Hold on, I'm getting there.
There
Oh,
we go.
no.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
There we go. Sorry about that.
Now we're in the woods, and why is there a random ass teddy bear in purple?
Oh no. You think it's a teddy bear? I didn't draw him well
Okay.
enough.
All right, so from the south,
It does look like a teddy bear.
Oh.
Sorry, zooming in, I can see it's not, but like zoomed out, it just straight looks like a teddy bear. I'm sorry.
Looks like a
I
teddy
see it now. I see
Yeah.
its beady eyes. Oh.
The beady
bear. You see this very large, like human, like medium-sized creature frog hopping towards you, and it gives a very loud croak. Rob, you can introduce your character.
Pardon me, gentlemen. I heard there's an explosion nearby, and I was wondering if you knew anything about it.
oh, again.
I'm gonna look at the frog and go, they know all about it.
Oh,
Yes.
was it caused by magic?
Rune powder.
Oh, well, another dead lead. Oh well. I'm Kane Bogart. I am a bullywog. I'm like an old bullywog though. You see that I am kind of like a brownish looking toad frog, and I got this purple outfit on that makes me look like a wizard, I hope. But you see on me that I have like a sack, and I have a book that's held very tightly close to me. It's a spell book, and I'm holding a rock. It's a special rock too. But that's what I look like. I'm like 4.8 feet tall, and yeah, that is my frog or toad,
I'm
bullywog.
I'm going to lean into Austin's character a little bit here and go, it's like, and not so quietly go, so are we killing this one or befriending it? Their legs taste
No.
quite good.
No.
Wait, I can show my value. You don't have to kill me.
I assure you that was not our intent.
May not have been yours, but
Also, over the table, I'm actually kind of digging the dynamic that me and Garth have going.
I take my rock and I hand it to, or I present it to Garth and says, "Take my special stone. It'll make you faster."
Girth picks up the rock and then looks over to Austin's character.
So as you touch the rock, Garth, you feel this rush of energy. Like, oh, I'm faster now. Like, I can move.
You get plus 10 speed.
So as long as
you're touching it, holding it.
so as long as you have the Philosopher's Stone on you, you get plus 10 movement speed, or whatever the transmutation wizard wants put on it.
Garth's going to kind of look at it and kind of go like, huh, this kind of feels funny. And he goes to like toss it towards Austin's character.
Oh no! The stone!
I gotta make it. Roll a roll a check if you catch it, Austin. It could blow
I
up.
swear to God, if I lose this character after just making it,
Alright, so hold on. Okay, I had a 28 on the toss.
What am I adding to this?
You're gonna make a dex saving throw to see if you can catch it.
I'm
Oh
bringing
my-
it to the dude.
I hope
Wait,
it's
what's he
like
tossing?
He's,
Well,
What
tossing,
is he tossing?
he's tossing a Philosopher's Stone. Let's see if it goes off.
What do you mean goes off?
Let's see if it goes off.
You're a fool.
I got a 7.
You can't play with magic like that.
Why?
You just barely catch it, but you get the feeling that it probably wouldn't have exploded.
I like panic catch it because I know what happened last time. So I'm like, oh, jeez. You really need to stop throwing stuff without knowing what it is.
May I have my stone back, please?
I'm just gonna hold it out. I'm just gonna hand it back to
I'm gonna look.
the frog person.
I'm gonna look at the toad
I'm
and
fucking
remind
crying right
him that
now.
we don't hand magic items to our friend here, like ever anymore, ever. If we ever did.
I literally hand it to the toad person, and I look
like-
back at Garth. I'm like, see how easy that was.
I'm like petting the stone and be like, I duly noted.
Um, um, Garth and Titus, as you hand the magic stone off, that energy leaves your body as soon as it leaves your hand.
Okay. Earth just kind of looks over at us and it's like, Garth's like, look, I caught it better than the last one. Everything's alright.
The last one.
Never again.
Never again.
Titus just exhales like.
I'm going to look at Titus and go, does this happen often?
More than once is a problem.
Twice in the past 48 hours.
I was going, insert the Doofenshmirtz meme here.
How long is an hour?
How long is an hour?
Raikus is looking
60 more.
unusually.
I'm gonna start saying 60
upset.
minutes, but then like kind of clock that that's an odd question to ask.
It's in. Well, where are we?
Yeah. Time
You
is
really
relevant.
aren't from around here, are you?
No.
Where is home to you?
Back that way. Which he basically points his thumb back towards his back.
Home? I had a home once.
I can bring you there, but that's about it.
Um,
Of
As-
no use getting out of this place.
as you guys begin talking, you hear the sound of and brush and thick grass of the Feywild begins to get cut down as out from the forest you see a large hippo-like man decked out in this sort of like regalia of like a uniform with like a rifle on his back. Aaron, I'd like you to introduce your character.
Yeah, 1 second. Wait. All right. Okay. Picture what I just posted in the art tag, but with a safari pilt helmet on.
Good heavens!
1 second. Let me.
He's Napoleonic.
Is the best name
Oh,
too.
how goes it, old chaps? The name is Leopold Regis Maximilian Fernsby III. You may call me Leopold the Third or Sir Fernsby, if you'd prefer. What brings you to these woods today?
I'm just gonna lean into Austin's character and whisper, "I'm gonna really like this guy."
You don't happen to know someone named Van Pelt, do you? You look like a guy I knew whose name was Van Pelt once.
You have no idea what he's talking about.
Sorry, I can't say I do, sir. Now, might I get your names?
I am Titus, paladin of the maimed god. And these are my compatriots, Garth, and why can't I not remember his
My name's Rikus.
Rikus. Garth and Rikus. I would need to write that down.
Just think of like Reich and Ruckus.
Careful how you throw paper there.
Be careful about the spelling on that one.
Ooh! That's a spicy meatball.
It's really funny.
Spicy sauerkraut. Mm.
Oh man. Yeah, and I'll direct that introduction to both the new people who walked up.
Oh my goodness.
You want to go first, Sean, or me?
Sure. I'm sure, and I have never seen you before. So who are you? Oh, you said your name already.
Indeed, I did, sir.
I am Kane Bogart, a humble hermit wizard. Nice to meet you, Leopard.
And you, sir. Sorry, what was your name again, Rob?
Kane Bogart.
Kane?
Nice. And you too, Bogart.
All right.
So with all the interactions done, do you guys want to go continue the path? Let's go back to this map. Let's go. All right. So
Unhand me.
what direction which direction are you guys going? That's like the real question.
Before we go anywhere, my character would like to ask the three guys are together. Where are you guys heading to? If I may ask.
I believe it was towards a dragon at first.
We were on our way to hunt down a green dragon.
A dragon. Those things are chock full of knowledge, I assume. Might I accompany you?
Well, we could certainly use some new members after what happened to the last people. And I'm gonna look over at Garth again.
It wasn't my fault. He dropped it, not me.
I see.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I'll keep that in mind as I accompany you fellas.
Alrighty.
What say you, Shore? Are you joining us?
I
We might get out of
much
here.
am. I've lived here my whole life. Kind of not in a rush to leave, but I will accompany you.
All right.
I'm guessing Leopold will probably want to join us too.
Yeah.
It's
It's a chance to hunt something for the big game hunter.
oh yes,
Maybe he'll
Dragon.
finally find his jungle man.
Yeah.
new wall mount.
Dragon. Not my preferred prey, but always a good hunt. And then I swing my gun onto my shoulder.
Alrighty. So you guys are gonna want to hunt the dragon.
Yes.
Apparently.
Alrighty. Not what I
Don't
was
think we get a whole lot of a choice.
Well, you
You need to
could,
get on that rail cart right
so
now.
so I gave the option where you guys could leave the Feywild, like you guys can keep going, and the travel wouldn't be affected. It would still be a 6-day travel.
I'm
Orc would
referring
rather
to the decision of the original party.
Oh,
would rather face the dragon than fuck around with the Fae.
Well, no, you get to leave either way.
no, you get to leave either way, and the difference is this 6-day travel will still only take 6 days, rather opposed to you kill a dragon, the 6-day travel only becomes 6 minutes. So either way, you're gonna get to your destination, and either way, you're not gonna lose any time.
Yeah, you're gonna either feel like 6 days happened and only 6 minutes happened, or you're gonna feel like 6 days happened and 6 days did happen.
Yeah. So it's really like up to you guys. If you want to fight a dragon, I have stuff planned to fight a dragon. But you guys don't have to fight a dragon.
Fuck it,
That's
fight a dragon.
Let's kill the dragon. Burn the dragon.
It'd
With
make for
magic.
a pretty good story.
all
And
right.
who knows? I might find whoever owns this book there.
Alrighty.
Was that book ever brought up by John and Aaron's previous characters?
It was talked
It
about.
was brought up, but the book's whereabouts and all of that kind of stuff is locked away with Saldana and
I was
unfortunately the late me.
I was talking
Yeah.
about my book. I have a special book.
Yeah, but Titus might question if you're looking for the same book we're looking for.
Okay.
This book. What is this book you're looking for?
It is the reason for my higher intelligence. I cannot find the owner, for his name is smudged. So I studied years of this book, learning the insides and outs of its spells and contents, only to find that I still cannot figure out who owns this book. I search for answers as to how and why I can read and think, unlike my counterparts back at the swamp. Because they're pretty retarded. Yeah, their counters backwards.
You wouldn't happen to know where this book is, would you?
I'm holding my book.
Oh.
Well, it's my spell book now, but it's also someone else's, whom I'm trying to find.
See, we're also looking for a book, but the trail kind of ran cold.
Well, I'm looking for an owner. You're looking for a book. I think we could work together and find both somehow. Maybe, I don't know.
Perhaps we shall.
Well, the common goal for knowledge is a goal I am approved of. Yeah.
Alrighty. What do I have in my notes? Alrighty. So you guys, the surviving party members, you guys are aware that there were 3 locations. There was a northern location, a northeast location, and like a west location of potentially where I believe I said dragon burrows, and you guys were going to choose the west location. So where you're positioned at now, like the last sightings of the dragon. So
Are we here?
you were given a map, and you guys begin heading down west into the woods.
Okay.
Someone dropped.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. So, yeah. I think I'm gonna cut the session a little bit short, just so I can do some map stuff and plan out stuff. But you guys are gonna be heading into the woods, to hunt the ancient green dragon.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah. Alrighty. Let me cut this off.
So, what do you guys think of the new characters?
They're pretty intriguing.
Yeah.
I don't know. They almost were very temporary.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them were. Thankfully, I wasn't there.